What's up everybody, Ditty here, and let me start off before this video gets started. If you don't want to watch bad gameplay, then you don't want to watch this video, because this series, A Journey into MLG by a Noob, is exactly what the title suggests. It is my first 10 games in the MLG playlist, and you know, if you've ever tried to play the MLG playlist and you're just, a casual player, you'll know that it's a lot more intense than just the competitive Team Slayer. And the people in there are really good because they've been, well, most of the time the players in there are really good, and they've been playing these maps for a while. They know how to play them. Their shot is really on, and this is just me trying to become a better player in and of myself, and I want to give you guys some tips that I've found out while playing these couple games. So right here we have Team Slayer on Element. This is obviously my first of the 10 games. It's the first game I've actually played on this map. However, I had watched, I think it was MLG Orlando this past year, and I watched the pros playing on this map, so I kind of knew the layout, but not really. The quality wasn't the best. It wasn't as good as you're seeing now on my screen. It wasn't as clear because the stream is never that high of quality. Anyways, so yeah, Team Slayer on Element. If you don't know the map, you're gonna have to learn it really quick, because in MLG the learning curve is a lot steeper than just a regular Team Slayer game. A couple tips I have for you guys if you want to become a better player. I do recommend trying out the MLG playlist, but before you go into the MLG playlist, your DMR has to be somewhat decent. It has to be actually pretty good, because people there, they team shot you like crazy, and if you don't have a good DMR, you're not going to stand a chance against, even if there's two people on the other team who are in a party together. They're doing callouts with each other, they know how each other play, and they know the maps, and they're just going to have complete domination over you guys. So that being said, if you want to warm up your DMR, I recommend playing in the Octagon, or playing the arena mode. Actually, the arena does help a lot, because it is a more competitive environment and it does have DMR start. Now, if you don't know what the Octagon is, I mentioned that it is a custom map with a custom game type that is DMRs typically. You can also have snipers on there if you want, and it's like a 1v1 match, and it's just you and a buddy, or you and some other random guy or girl, not sexist here. It's you and a buddy trying to best each other with your DMR shot. It does warm up your shot a lot. It usually takes around, there's a time limit on it. There's not really a score limit, but usually the time limits, you can have it 5 to 10 minutes, or maybe up to 15 if you want to warm up that much. But if you guys want to have a couple quick games, I do recommend, look at this. I could have had a double kill right there, but sprint lasted too long. Anyways, the Octagon really does help. It improves your reflexes, I think, and it does warm up your thumbs, getting your shot, finding that headshot and getting that cleanup kill. So I do recommend the Octagon. I'll try and find a link to where you guys can download that and put it in the description. If it's not in the description right up when the video's up, I'll definitely try and find that for you guys. And another big thing about MLG, I did play a lot of MLG in Halo 3. Maybe got up to the upper 30s, which is not awesome, but it's not too bad. From Halo 3, my MLG experience, there's a couple tips that do come through, and don't watch this. Don't watch. Terrible. A couple other tips for the MLG. It is faster paced, so you do have to know the maps. You have to know the callouts. Like right here, I'm on green. You don't know that right off the bat, but if you actually look at the walls behind you, it's green. And the others, there's yellow or gold. There's also red and blue. So usually you'll have those color callouts for the map, like green base, green stair, blue base, blue plat. I think that's where I am right now. I don't know the color I'm on right now. Yeah, blue plat, or red. That's red plat. My bad. Fail commentary. Anyways, so in Team Slayer in MLG, I would say the #1 priority for you as a player is to stay alive. Now you think, well, Ditty, it's a Team Slayer game. Aren't you supposed to get kills? Yes, that's true, but if you are staying alive, that means you're not giving the other team points. You're not giving the other team kills. And that is, I would say, more important than getting the kills yourself. Team shotting, you know, getting the assists where it counts, but more importantly, stay alive. Don't let the other team get those points. Run away if you have to. Pick your battles. Pick your battles. And that's a huge thing. You have to pick your battles. Don't say, oh, I have half shield, I think I can get this guy. No. In fact, you most likely will not survive that unless you are a complete god. Unless you're I got your pistola, unless you're legit T-squared Walshy. I don't care. You should pick your battles, definitely. If you have a teammate behind you, yeah, you might stay. You might drop a nade, turn your head and run. Let your teammate finish him off. But staying alive is probably the #1 priority in a Team Slayer game. And an objective. I'll get to that later on. I got a couple of objective games coming up for you guys. So, yeah, staying alive is the most important. This video is not the best showcase of that. As you can probably tell, I do die quite a bit. I'll have the stats at the very end. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. The biggest tip is warm up your DR in the Octagon or in a custom game right before you go into. The arena mode helps. Learning the maps is huge, and staying alive is also huge. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you like this, let me know. If you guys want me to put up beast gameplays, I can do that. I can go out and find those for you. Or if you want to see my suffrage through the MLG in the next couple games, let me know. Also, iHaloZone put out a video of mine, map dissection. I spent a lot of time working on it. I'd appreciate if you guys went over there, left a like, left a comment, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.